Okay, candidates, Jai Hind to all of you. Today we have with us Gaurav Yadav, who has been my student, and he has been a successful candidate from Bhopal for MCDS. Okay, welcome.
So,
Okay, Gaurav, tell me something about your family background.
my father has been serving in the army. Right now, he's an ex-serviceman. So I've been served about 30 years in the Army Medical Corps. Uh, Other than that, my mother she's a homemaker, and all the time we are residing, like visited multiple places during my father's posting. I also have an elder sister. She's currently in Scouts, and she also had his BCom degree. So.
Very nice. So, since you have been from a family which has got a history of being in armed forces, so who inspired you to become or to be a part of this elite force?
So, starting from my grandfather also, so he is also served in the Indian Army. So he has, in my childhood, he has told multiple stories of his being in the armed forces and also commanding and doing multiple things. So that was a major for me to get into the forces. Also residing with my father and also visiting multiple, staying where different cantonment areas and also made me go through that what life would be a fun defense background. So that really made a push for me to get into the defense forces.
Okay, so before this successful attempt of yours, how many attempts have you earlier given to be a part of this force?
So I've got recommended in my eighth attempt. Before that, I have been seventh attempt, and in that seven, I have been four screen outs and three conference outs.
Okay, so how was this attempt different from your previous attempt? When you analyze this attempt, how was it different from the previous attempts of yours?
This time, I was not very much cautious about my performance. I'm not very much anxious to perform in a particular manner. I was always focusing to do better. In the individual task, I was concerned about my performance, and in the GTO or the group task, I was always put forward the group agenda before myself. So that thing I just didn't take any pressure rather than in the previous attempts that was focusing on, and also did much more in making good relations with my batchmates.
So if I talk to you specifically for your psych test, since I'm a psychologist, so I'm more keen to know about how was your psych test this time.
Yes, sir. Site test is the one major area that I have improved upon from my past attempts. Like the main test is the TAT, the thematic of perception. In that, sir, writing stories was the thing that I was also doing in the past, but the way that I was writing the stories was very much different that I got in my Bhopal attempt because I the first priority that I kept is that to relate the story that I'm writing to the picture. The story must come out of the picture, and that is to justify that picture, and also giving more details to the actions or to the more details to the story. That was a main focus area that I have had in my mind while studying. In the fourth test, if I talk about SDT, like SD, this was the test that I was taking very much lightly from the previous attempts because I thought it would be a regular test and you need to write basic details about yourself and about the perception of the different periods. So I thought very much deeply about it and what role I've playing in my different perspectives of the lives, whether in my friends or I'm in doing. So I took about like good 20 to 25 days to regularly keep improving my SD. Before that, I can guess it was a unique SD of mine only.
Okay, so if I ask you how was my guidance helped you out in improving your personality, what will you say?
So it was something that I was missing to what no, if a person thinks that how to write story because story writing is not a big thing. Like what a quality story it is, that is the main thing which can be done. So your guidance helped me to understand the TT purpose. So how to analyze the picture, how to think the person will be, having some different opinions about the particular situations, and how the great detail it can, depth of the story, how can it be reached to actually show that the quality solution of a story lies in. So that was a main thing. And continuously, I've been writing stories, and you have been assessing it. So your feedback, does provide a major benefit in my writing stories. So it really helps. The major part is the TAT, sir.
Okay. So how was your experience in the medical board subsequently once you got recommended?
So it was very unique, sir. Like it was my first experience, and we will be grilled like about from head to toe, in span of 4 days. So yes, I was figured out. Actually, in my childhood, I had a fracture in my left hand in the elbow. So there's a style bend. So I was feared that I no did should not get a point on that thing. But luckily, I cleared that in my hand. So luckily, I just cleared my medicals gracefully. Yes,
Okay,
sir.
good, good. So what tips or what advice would you like to give the youngsters who are preparing for armed forces and they want to be a part of this elite force?
Sure, sir. One thing, like, if I want to tell them that at the first place, I was also, watching some these of interviews of the candidates who got recommended, and getting to know what actually different they did. So myself, I figured out that there's no need to do anything different. It's just the requirement is that you need to do what yourself you can do the bets. So it's just not you need to copy, but yes, understanding the basic concepts of the various tests that are conducted at the SSB is very essential. Just going blindsided, attempting all the tests will not very much help you in clearing it. So having a basic understanding and a bit of practice is required. I must say that for the site test, you need to practice for the high accuracy that you can find it. And yes, if you are casual, I mean, you are very much more friendly in nature, and you are like to talk to interact with people, you will have a very much nice interaction which will help you in your GTO task. Just have a good thought of knowledge, and yes, just keep improving day by day. Your habits and your daily schedule will really make impact on your mindset and will really influence the way you are doing your things in life. So that's the basic thing. And for tests, like, all I recommend that you must take the Tiwari sir's assessments and all. So for site test, I really believe he did very great in my success. So yes, if you can, have his help, so it will be very much beneficial.
Thank you so much, Gaurav, for saying such good words about us. And like you, I would like to make all the candidates who come to me be successful in their attempts in SSB. Okay, thank you so much, and I wish you all the very best in the years to come, and many, many laurels in your life. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.